Good afternoon. Welcome to Beyond the Mat. I'm Sr Master Durant. Today we're going to talk about how it started. When I walked away from my last organization and decided to go independent. First thing I had to realize, because I think a lot of us struggle with this in the process of either switching organizations or going independent. Being loyal to yourself before the organization. I know that sounds really silly. Of course I'm loyal to myself. But we start becoming so codependent on the organization, despite they don't spend money on marketing for us. There's no national commercials, no national campaigns being run. We act as if our customers are coming because of the organization, when in fact they're coming because of you, your hard work, your dedication to your craft. That's what they're coming for. They're not coming for the McDojo. Oh, we seen you on every street, so let's join. They came for you. When I walked away, man, it was so exciting. Picking out uniforms, picking everything different, making sure that my school or schools are branded in my image, in my likeness, the way I want things to be run, so that it wasn't limited by an organization and their structure. As I stated, I've been in the business for almost 22 years. And with that being said, that's almost $250,000 in licensing fees that I've spent and got nothing back for it. Don't get me wrong, my first organization, I absolutely loved it. Thought it was a good organization until the culture changed. But $250,000 being spent that was not coming back to help my bottom line or my see my student base increase. First thing I did when I stopped being part of an organization, that money came back to me, physical dollars, almost $1,500 a month. So we're talking upwards of $18,000 that I put right back into my marketing, Google campaigns, different things I did on Facebook, and other ways of increasing my presence and my response time to customers, so that they were coming to me. And we will share that with you later. You can look for my book that's coming out shortly that will explain more of that. But making sure that I increase my presence. Now, if you're going to be part of an organization, and again, there's nothing wrong with it if that's what you're more comfortable with, but I would definitely tell you go with a bigger organization than a small organization, where you become, in a big organization, you're just a number, and that's okay. You know that it's like the McDonald's franchise, you're just number 1001, no problem, you understand it. They have a formula, a pretty good formula, and you follow it, but you're gonna spend a lot in fees and traveling and things of that sort. And you're not gonna really feel the bond of community like you think you will. Especially if you've been part of that organization a long time, you think that there's gonna be this overwhelming support of community when you become a school owner. And quite frankly, it's you and your team and your parents, and that's who you're going to be working with. The organization is not going to bring that much to you, but being just a number, if you're into that, it's not a problem. Smaller organizations, lot of backdoor conversation, a lot of constantly changing their look, their rules, and quite frankly, just find out where they came from originally, because a lot of times all they're doing is trying to copy the likeness of the organization that they left. I can tell you for one thing, I am definitely not copying any of the organizations I've been part of. I think they have pros and cons, but I am definitely doing things to the beat of my own drum. And I'm seeing that, like I said, almost a 20% increase in student base once I left and had that money back in my hands and being able to best utilize it how I saw fit. One thing when you're listening to me and you go, well, okay, that's great. You put that money back into your organization. That's great. But my organization helps me too. Every time your organization comes out to your school or you go to nationals, fall, spring, world championships, national championships, whatever you want to call it, every time they come to help, it costs you even more money to have you and your staff part of these conferences, to be part of these pep rallies where they're recruiting more future school owners, and you're kind of like the stand-in that's helping facilitate that. But they're charging you more. So on top of that 20 years, over $250,000 is spent in licensing fees, you're also spending fees to go to their tournaments, to their seminars, to their black belt camps, to their summer camps, all those things. You could be doing that for yourself. We hosted our black belt camp, and my team, we all flew out to California. We worked out on the beach, we hung out, we worked on our new material, and that was direct impact to our school. The bond got tighter with our students, not with other students, our students. It helped our school grow. No catty, petty games, all the stuff that comes with being part of bigger organizations or an organization. So be loyal to yourself. Take those funds, market it in yourself. We are here to help you at Ohana Martial Arts get to that next level. And trust me, I am not setting you up to be codependent on me. I'm setting you up that you will grow and you won't spend $250,000 at all on licensing fees and be able to put that money where it's supposed to be, back in you and your team. Once again, Sr Master Durant, Beyond the Mats. Thanks for listening. Subscribe, and we look forward to talking to you shortly.